Top of the morning to you, laddie.
Morning. Second evening, my good friend.
Is it? I can't see straight.
It sounds like a you problem.
Well, that's quite alright. Well, we're at the beginning of day 3, and we're gonna go through the non-daily stuff here before we proceed to our noodle cow for real. So,
Eh,
you may,
grand time.
you may recall, we have 2 cartons of drinks. We've already gotten our money for the day. One of them is this case of rum we got here.
Oh,
I found this case of rum.
a little bit wider nectar, eh?
I also found this case of vodka.
I'll be careful with that stuff. I tend to drinking you.
Oh, perish the thought. So, now, we've got some choices here.
Oh, we do.
Unfortunately, neither of the 2 new choices lend themselves very well to how we've been carrying ourselves. But, it certainly can't hurt to have some kind of beverage. Let's just suppose it should... Let's take a look at our stats real quick. Yeah, so after all the routine gathering and such... By the way, the plunger I've been using, it does over 30 damage now.
The thick kind of plunger's that?
Only the best kind. The kind that penetrates right up the arse.
Oh,
Now,
I desire to sit down now.
and the other 2 M stats are sitting at 6. So, we have choices here. Do we boost the HP, the physical armor, the muscle, or the mox?
I'm inclined to say muscle or moxie because we're barely taking a damage now.
Oi. Well, how about then? Since muscle's been the hardest to come by, we go with the muscle.
Let's do it. Shot the vodka. First for me.
Ah, the gullet is being warmed.
That doesn't sound pleasant, being shot in the belly.
It depends on what you're looking for in life. Some men get off on it.
Those men are weird.
So somebody back at home base has something to say to us.
Oh dear.
I got attacked by some kind of weird shadow monster.
Like a sort of crazy abstract nightmare thing.
Yeah, you seen him?
Near never. Mary did though. He described them to me once.
Did he have some kind of ultra-scientific name for them?
Aye. Weird shadow monsters.
Is there anything I can do about them?
Well, here, take this ring. Already gave it to me and said I could use it to banish them if I ever got attacked by one. Never have. So you might as well take it.
So what is this thing?
The shadow banishing ring. Cheap hunk of costume jewelry probably turn your finger green. It also banishes the shadow monster, so probably worth it. Maybe they have an allergy to zinc.
Well, I mean, we can kick their arses pretty reliably as they are now. We have no reason to banish them.
It is fair.
Oh, and many other things to be said here. I found a weird little hole in space.
What?
Like a sort of shadow pocket kind of thing.
Eh. You didn't put your hand in it or anything, did you?
No.
Good.
Why, do you think that would be bad for me?
Maybe it's just me, but it seems like putting your hand in a weird pouch of shadow energy would be a bad idea.
Makes sense.
And our dear Jessica opens a desk drawer and pokes around inside of it. But Charlie did say something to a pair of pliers. Deionized them or something. I didn't catch it. It's scientific. Here they are.
So what do we have here with these shadow closing pliers?
A pair of pliers made of some weird shiny metal. Most likely iron if they hate it. Jessica assures you that the jaws come together at a special angle or something.
Well, this might pose a bit of a tiny problem here because a few things on my list actually involve reaching into some of these pockets. Who knows what they would have been? Oh well, too late now.
Well, if you see
Anyway,
any more things, you should be able to use these pliers to pinch them close without actually touching them with your hands.
oh, Loch Lomond. Thanks. Did you know that compasses used to be different?
Different how?
Like, north used to be called west or something.
Oh, aye. I kind of remember hearing about that. I was only about 3 years old when it happened, though.
That seems really disorienting.
Yeah. Be surprised. People can get used to just about anything. Nobody complains anymore about how they stop putting lard in chewing gum, for instance.
I mean, I've heard of Loathing the West, but this is ridiculous. But anyway, I guess so. Ah, that's very good. Now, back over here. There's somebody at this table that we should talk to.
Hey, it's those two fine lassies you met in the diner back in Poughkeepsie.
Well, let's have a discussion, yeah. Oh, hey there. How was your road trip?
Oi, it was the cat's pajamas. Poor Oi all was all in the tizzy that we mulched his egg crate, though.
That old
That's all
headliner
they
needed a
the constitutional.
Oh, you want them
My
both?
heavy would...
You want them both, do you?
What?
Do you want them both? Both women?
I'll take a both, it's fine.
Have them, laddie.
That old Abe better need the constitutional. If my Evie would quit being such a dewdropper, I wouldn't have had any to drag a hoof with the cookies like that Oliver Twist that was making goo-goo eyes at McCann's all night. That Zib was a four-flusher from hell to breakfast. And so specificate on that panther. Sweat we were gargling. You'd be rumbled that he would be itching for your Mazuma more than your silts. Ah, figures. But he was a real peacheroni all the same.
Oh, that's so much better in an Irish accent. Uh-huh.
All of this sounds better.
Yeah, they're still totally baffling to speak with, but you know, we
That's
did what
without me adding a twist.
we did what we do for the show. Now, about that brand new store we opened up.
Oh, let's check it out.
It was over there. Jarware's Hardware.
Oh, maybe he's German and it's Yardwares.
Yeah.
Ah, the sign says, Public tools help yourself. But you don't be having any materials for making combat items.
How about this though? We have ourselves a combat workbench a little closer to home. That's one less reason to visit. That's one less reason to visit the chop shop. So let's write
useful.
Let's write that down. Combat workbench. Here. Oh, hi.
Hold on. Hold on. Receiving a work phone call.
Oi. In case any of you sorry fuckers out there are wondering why we're talking like this, here in the United States and perhaps anywhere else like Ireland or perhaps England or somewhere, tis St. Patrick's Day, a celebration of the Irish. So yeah, we're fucking doing this, yeah.
I also just pissed at myself. I checked the trip.
Actually, I wanted something just real quick. Does the bakery have an arcane oven? Nah, sure enough it don't. That's too bad. Oh, laddie. lassie. The gentleman over there took a work call.
Hello.
Hi.
I had to find my tablet because my laptop suddenly didn't want to listen to any keyboard strokes. That was fun.
Oh, jeez.
So we'll deal with that tomorrow. That's future me's problem.
Gotcha.
Well,
If you wanna bring it over here, I can take a look at it.
I mean, it's like a secondhand laptop from work, so it's like my old defunct one.
Ah.
And they wrote it off, and the IT guy was like, well, if you want to just keep it, that's fine, whatever, I'm just going to recycle it anyway.
Okay.
But maybe. I kind of decided to let it, like, actually be shut down, because the power button's working.
Oh, fun.
And I'm kind of hoping that maybe if I turn it off for long enough, it'll just reconnect for me.
It might.
So, we'll see. Sometimes that works. You know, if not, maybe I will bring it. We'll see.
Okay. So, Seth is in the middle of a work call. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Doesn't he get off late on Fridays anyway? He hasn't been away from work that long.
Yeah. Shit happens, I suppose. Skull can't make it, and I believe Mongo's working, so it'll just be the three of us when he returns. We've barely done anything up to this point. We're going through, like, stuff that came up with the new day in the first two worlds before we head to the third. So to that end, we have dropped off some drinks to the speakeasy. We got a conversation in. We're checking out the new store we had put up now, the hardware store. And that's about where we are here.
And I am back. We're good.
Ah, well.
Hello.
Thankfully, nothing I did wrong and something someone else did.
Oh, that's good. And Blue has joined us.
That wasn't
So I
an
think-
echo. We said the exact same thing with the exact same tone of voice.
Well,
Alright, so this...
getting back to where we were.
This laddie with the glasses here.
This must be the proprietor since he's standing behind the counter and all.
Okay.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Here we go. Hi, I'm Alpha. Is this your store?
Oh, aye. I'm Bellamy Hardware. Welcome to Yardware's Hardware.
Just wondering, did you open a hardware store just because of the rhyme?
Oh, aye. That was pretty much the entire reason.
Well, fair enough. What's for sale here?
All kinds of goodies. Mostly for arson.
We now have an infinite supply of anarchist hardware. Hooray! Where did we have the supply of... what's it called? Mana-enriched flour. At the bakery.
Bakery, yes.
Anarchist... hardware... supply... at hardware store. What's that?
Do either of you hear a hum?
There is a hum. It is unfortunately to do with the housing on Seth's side.
Oh, okay. As long as there's a reason and I'm not going crazy.
Well,
You're not losing it.
I mean, that's...
Look, you missed the part where I said that my laptop keyboard suddenly decided to just not listen. So I had to switch to my tablet instead. So it's not a good technology night for me.
Alright, so... fuses, absolutely. Matches, absolutely. Self-adhesive rivets, absolutely. Sharpening stone, absolutely. And work gloves... ooh, absolutely. And as we find more stuff out in the field, we'll find further use for the anarchist hardware.
Mostly anarchy.
Aye. So, while I was doing my daily fishing, I found this.
A miscellany?
We had the cryptic message in the bottle before. Now we have the mysterious message in the bottle. A screw-top soda bottle. So let's do the unscrewing.
Oh, you unscrew the lid, but the
Another
message
one.
inside is still all screwy.
Yeah.
Bakes, opera, diary, Hanoi, inert. That's one we already knew.
I still can't make sense of this though. I simply don't know. Boldy, Apian, Keen, Error, Say It. Vertically they all form something at least pronounceable. Whether or not they're real words is an entirely different story.
It's a lot of real words.
I have no clue.
This merits further investigation, but as far as I'm concerned, not just yet.
Maybe it needs to mix together with the other one.
Possibility. You can
Could
certainly put some thought to that at a later time. Perhaps they'll become relevant later. And I've also got our new dough baby. We finally made it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Which part specifically?
All of it?
As it happens, we can sell the damned thing. I certainly don't plan on using it. I like my healer, and look how strong he's gotten.
That's fair.
I move to sell this thing. Unless we want to keep
Wasn't
standing.
carried.
Aye. I do all my selling at the surplus. First store means it gets me loyalty. Come puff the dough, baby. Goodbye.
Terrifying.
I still want to know about that vault. See if it allows us to take any further shots at it today.
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot indeed.
Alright, did not see that coming.
Apparently did nothing. Excuse me? Do you want to read this?
I believe, good sir, they're just asking us to tie the vault to a car and drive it down the blooming street.
Alright, so I'm not going crazy. That's exactly what it says. Let's do it.
That poor car.
Disappointing that you don't get to see it.
Yeah, I'm very sad about that. What?
Did not go as planned, but completely went as expected.
Apparently not. Jesus Christ.
So I expected it to fail. Who the fuck knows?
That's great.
I like the answer just being who the fuck knows.
Well.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oops is right. Oh my god. Alright, well. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, check the vault daily. Going forward. Just in case we wander into something. And because it's the beginning of a new day, it's time to read the Associated Press. What's new today?
Babe Ruth's leg reattached. Good as new claims in better stock there. French government re-annexes tavern. Listener of cognac, science peace treaty unstained, cocktail napkin, that sounds right. Oh, good old Charlie Lindbergh rides a horse. The horse did not have wings, so I am not interested in it, said an aviation enthusiast. And today's list of band dances: the Philharmonic Polka, the Duck Monkey Hybrid, and the Old Semolina. And the winning racehorses today. I hope you got your bets in, folks. The Parade for me, Invention of the Burrito, and the Pelican Boxer.
Jesus.
Ford Motor Company is considering a switch to an 8-day work week. Labor union preemptively roughed up.
I'm fascinated that they can use a real car company name.
Yeah. I don't know how they got away with that one.
Oh, the football fatalities. Is that American or proper football? Either way. Reach historic low of 40%. That might be our football. Adoption of soft leather helmets said to be key to new safety milestone. Oh, it's the Americans, those wusses. Go play some rugby.
Rugby is much more entertaining to watch anyway.
I've never seen a game in my life. Oh, a fine lad named Marvin Minsky's been born. I bet he becomes a famous mathematician or something and is never involved in any sex scandals, say proud parents.
Fortune
I believe
tellers.
you're setting yourself up for disappointment there. Just a thought. Shocking! Honest Al Daniels has been fired from Prohibition Bureau. He's been sacked. He was not a good cultural fit, says other, less honest agents.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Well, that'll be it for Plunkett Street. Now, here's our test with those fucking pliers.
Pliers?
Pliers. Would you like to explain the pliers that Jessica gave us?
Apparently our faithful mechanic, good old Charlie boy, came across or just created, I'm not sure really, some interesting pliers, most likely needle nose.
And apparently they closed the shadow pockets that have been popping up around the world. I know a way to find out.
Like the little circle universe people, or the magical time traveling outhouses?
Yes.
Potentially, yes. If we get this, this will come in handy later with all that extra money we have for the anarchist hardware. So this pocket was in here. Well, here we go. Oh.
Oh, I see.
Well, let's reach inside and see what happens first.
Oh, Maddie, that seems like a really bad idea. And we know bad ideas. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I can't stress enough that you shouldn't do this. It might give you some kind of shadow disease, or it might just find your hand clean fecking off, or anything. We don't feck with the fae.
Does this thing look like a spittoon to you? How dangerous could it be?
Alright, it's on your head. Or hand, rather. Don't come crying to me if something horrible happens.
This is it. We have officially found the New Age spittoons.
You stick your hand in the goal, grab the first thing your fingers brush against, and yank it back out. It's a shadow hot dog. In that shadowy pocket vanishes with an otherworldly pop.
A shadow hot dog?
It's a sausage-shaped hole in reality.
I would just like to pause here and point out the fact that we stuck our hand in a random hole and got a wiener. So it's in what, an interdimensional glory hole?
That's right. And the references to spittoons we're making. If you ever played West of Loathing, anybody out there, whenever you came across a spittoon, you had to go through this exact thing. The narrator trying his damnedest to talk you out of reaching into it before you finally get some kind of disgusting item.
The best part being, I was the one who kept insisting on reaching the spittoon every time.
Yeah, and he's the one who had to read the narrator trying to tell you, no, man, don't do this. No, I gotta tell you, as far as food,
fucking stutter.
I gotta tell you though, as far as food goes, look at what it does. This is good. I mean, fucking good. Anyway, what is this shadow hot dog?
A sausage-shaped hole in reality. It's been placed in a regular hot dog bun for your convenience.
Tasty. And the pocket vanishes with an otherworldly pop. So I have to wonder, unless we close it with the pliers, will it come back tomorrow? That will be research for another day, so what I will do is check tomorrow for the shadow pocket. And the food workbench is still here, but we like our combat hardware much better. The boardwalk calls for all stats to be at least 9 to play the next game. I don't think we have a way to get all the way up there without sacrificing too much mysticality. So we're going to hold off on that for now until things get a little naturally better. What of all this? What has not been riveted yet? The only ones that have not been riveted are the trash-soaked pants, so we're going to rivet them. What else we got? We got here...
Wait, rivet pants?
Yeah. Riveted
Like-
pants.
So we're bedazzling the pants.
Aye, and they also add a point of physical armor to each one. All 5 of our pairs of pants have this on them now.
So we're punk rock bedazzling the pants to make them pointy.
Absolutely.
You're feckin' right, we are.
Making sure the visuals in my head are correct.
Absolutely.
Since they don't change the pants on the picture, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, a sharpening stone. Let's see, is our plunger wand is indeed, yeah, good. And what else is good? Do we have another 4-point weapon? A lot of 3s. I wouldn't mind sharpening... one of the wands. I like this one. We're gonna sharpen it. A sharpened fairy skull wand. Yeah? You seeing it, right?
Which end do you sharpen?
The end we stick up the... Where did we stick this thing again?
Where the sun don't shine.
Well, let's have a little fun with it. It's a little bit better than that plunger wand, so let's just have it. And there is another pocket at Hiram's. And shadow spiders. That ring that we just got from Jessica, we could have worn to prevent these guys, that's for certain. But, again, let's see. Ah, yes. I haven't gotten to display this properly yet, have I? The Stilton Splatter. 3 HP to 5 baddies. And here's the payoff. Here's the payoff right here.
They felt that one. Hey, you won!
Yes, we did. Was it inside? It is inside. Well, another shadow hot dog. If these things are just going to keep giving us shadow hot dogs, I can't say I want to close them. Check.
Or do you get something else if you close it?
Let's try it on the next one. There's a few more. So...
Be careful in here. All sales are final.
Aye. Well, Goldthwaite Park. More glowing ooze. There's something for us down here in the maintenance hatch. So we're gonna make this one our experiment and close this thing down.
Hey.
Yeah.
You place the jaws of the pliers around the little hole and wrench them closed. Or ply them closed, I guess.
Alright. We will check tomorrow for this one as well. For means of research. What is temporary, what is permanent? We seem to have an idea for that. And let's see. We've already done the fishing, and here is where our potion bench is. And now that we have a decent number of fuses, we can deal with the tentacle house. And yep.
Oh then.
And the mailbox.
Back to the hentai house it is.
Oh, that.
Yeah, this. We never did deal with that basement. Now that we have a fuse, we're gonna do that now.
Oh, it's less dark.
Way.
Tiny bit. A hair. Oh, a shelf of long expired cleaning products. Most likely we'll have to go back in time. And it's the dirtiest broom you've ever seen. Been used, well... It's the world's dirtiest broom. How do you know for sure? Not fair.
A decent weapon. We've got much stronger ones now, obviously, but that's okay.
Holy feck! What is that thing?
Dead. It is dead.
Not yet.
Take a good look at this, though. Look at all that spell bonus.
I am.
Well, far be it from me to commit anticlimax, but
Thing's gonna hurt.
well, bye.
Oh. She won. Those tentacles have wiggled the last waggle, and the giant mutant rat. Probably in a better place now.
Excellent. Oh.
Ah, there's the problem. There's a hole in this bag of tentacle seeds. Some of them must have fallen on the old dirt floor and sprouted.
Well, let's tidy them up.
I dispose of the bag. I think it's a handful of seeds.
Oh, we can grow tentacles now.
Giggity.
Oh, a washing machine. And apparently we can fish in it. Fish in washing machine.
That seems so wrong.
And repaired. And completely replaced.
What's wrong, Blue?
So that just seems so wrong.
Well, story of our lives in this game, eh?
Oh, you catch some unpleasant trousers.
How
And it's
unpleasant.
spotted that first red that has Midwest gene.
No, they're mildewed. Just how badly mildewed are they?
They're twice as thick as regular jeans because of an extremely serious buildup of mildew.
Oh,
Oh, feckin' thick.
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need fishing. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow what exactly it lets us do. Now, what's this?
This be a shadow rift.
Oh, sure. We get to walk through this without any argument from you, but God forbid we reach into a fucking shadow pocket. Now, what the fuck? Oh.
You are the Eye of Sauron.
We're the eye.
You're the hentai.
The hint eye.
Heard me.
Excuse you.
Just keep sprouting more of them as you go.
Giggity.
I am incomplete. I must complete I.
How do I working on it? I'm going to guess 8, 5, 6, 7,
I was hoping.
8. Oh, looky there. Is that a pair of shorts?
Yes.
Most likely a pair of pants. Ah, they are shorts. And it's got the throbbing ring of negative energy around it.
Well, let's close it.
Are they shorts?
They were some kind of shorts.
No, jorts. You found denim before. Are they jorts?
Possibly. I
It
don't
said
know.
shorts.
It didn't give us the option to grab them though. So we've closed it. We've gained 20 XP in the doing. Yeah. Well, back we go, I guess.
Got to skitter away from this place.
Aye. And the portal is gone.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, so am I.
I was hoping for some time travel shenanigans.
Oh, it's just a regular house now.
This is boring.
Aye.
Fuck that.
Well, has anything changed since then? Aye, nothing different. Now this place is officially boring, except for maybe the fishing.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Oi. Well, let's go. That's everything for Ocean City. Now we'll leap over to Crystal Dream Lake. There is nothing here at the lighthouse. So let's proceed on our usual south to north. There is something in the cave. Let's beat the living crap out of these things. No problem.
None at all.
Do we close or do we pull?
Pull one more time to see if anything changes.
I want to see if it's another hot dog.
Alright. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, we got some wine! That's what I did last
Holy fucking
Wine
hell!
night. Oh, yeah. Fuck the description. That is some good shit. That's fortified wine.
I do like fortified wine. Alright. Check tomorrow for the shadow pocket. There's one in the mine too.
Some junk mail.
I still don't know what the junk mail is for. We no longer need the stench armor items that only do stench armor because of the books we have. I think we ought to reach.
Yeah, reach in.
Because we don't know.
Some more shadow wine.
Alright, so here's what we know thus far. So the pocket from Miss Brewster's had the hot dog. The pocket at Hiram's had a hot dog. The pocket at Goldthwaite we decided to close, so we don't know if anything was in there.
I wonder if it changes
That's what
by where we're going.
Yeah, that's what I'm writing down now.
I wonder if it changes because you closed one.
That's a good thought too. Do we have another one somewhere right now? The Crystal Store has one. Fairies. What's their health?
Oh look, they died.
And I didn't even need to pull my weapon. So we're thinking if we close this one, it'll change foods it gives us?
Curious about.
Indeed. Let's close it
Let's
then.
reach in.
Well, we're doing another experiment on Blue's suggestion. That if we close this, perhaps it'll give us different food. So
See, I wonder now though, if we find another one, will it only change if we go to a whole different area, like the university?
right, we'll certainly do some research there as we go. And what else? So Crystal Store is closed. The dam. We still do not have a metal detector for that key. So we never did explore the past of the pet store with that the spider web thing again. We'll break free and move on with that. We never put the outhouse at the pet store, so we need to see that. And apparently we can't do anything with that with our ring or our pliers, so we're just going to walk right on through it. Oh,
Oh.
well, what a change.
It's a bit.
Did you put the outhouse at the hardware store? Yeah.
I don't believe that was an option.
Hmm.
I will double check, because we have something to do over there anyway.
Because you said that was a new store, right? Newish.
Well, Oh, that's true. Except it's in Ocean City. I'm sure he won't be building there.
Mm.
What have we got here?
Nothing that wakes up the vast abyss of nothingness, and you're just not in the mood for that right now. Give it time, though.
I suppose I'm not.
Whatever that is, you shouldn't walk into it. It's a barrel of chum. You do not want to be pals with the dough. A barrel of wriggling, slimy grubs. This barrel is sealed. From the smell, you'd say it's full of decaying shellfish. No, this barrel's full of dirt, but you're sure there's something nasty hiding in it. This one's full of pickles. Probably for catching all the fish that like eating pickles. You catch me with that. And a barrel of miscellaneous useful entrails. There's a mousetrap set up there. Oi! That's the big idea.
Vote.
Number 4.
It seemed cruel.
Because I don't know the meaning of the word cruel, and I despise trap music, I'm gonna go with 4. I just hate traps.
He frowns, walks over, resets the mousetrap, frowns again, and goes back behind the counter.
Ooh.
Oh, sneakily disarm it.
Teehee.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
That must be Grady.
Hello there.
Oh, you're welcome to Grady's Live Bait. I'm Grady, and this is my bait shop.
Nice to meet you, Grady. Anything you need help with by any chance?
I'm always looking for people to dig up night crawlers for me.
What are night crawlers?
He reaches under the counter and pulls out a handful of wriggling worms, which he then waves in your face.
Ah! Worms!
You
Oh.
will never forget that smell.
Oh God! Oh Jesus! Oh, that
Interested in doing some
stench.
worm hunting?
Oh, that stench, man. Sure. I'll get you some gross worms.
Ah, good deal. Dig up all, it's called 5. 5 good-sized night crawlers, and I'll make it worth your while. Here, you'll need this.
Another shovel. I will not know where to dig.
Ah, just follow your nose. You want another sniff to refresh your memory?
No! No. I've got it. I'll be back when I have your worms. Hi, Grady.
How's the worm hunting going?
No worms yet. Sorry.
Oh, keep hunting.
Will do. Can I see what's...
Ah, can I interest you in some minnows?
Minnows?
Hey, they grow quite vigorously, I assure you. Irresistible to hungry fish.
No, I don't want any minnows.
Oh, that's alright then. Maybe you'd like a look at our grasshoppers.
No, I don't think so.
No grasshoppers? Gotcha. How's about a nice handful of grubs? Plump and juicy.
Jesus Christ, no.
How about some leeches? Chock full of blood.
This is awful.
Well, if none of these strike your fancy, I think maybe you're not actually in the market for any live bait.
You're right.
How's the worm hunting going?
See ya. Alright, so he's utterly useless.
Oh, wait. There's some stench. That patch of ground smells like night crawlers. Ah, you dig up the terrible creature and shove it in your pocket.
What?
Two things have as big a delta between how cool the thing is and how cool the name is than the night crawler.
True enough.
Ah, it's a wormhole. One that you dug, not some sort of rend in time and space. Those are strange and don't exist.
Aye.
Ah, it's a good old time travel toilet. Blast forth, laddie.
So. Pet store.
You said you need 4?
5 total. The hunt for night crawlers continues. I will worry about that. Huh?
Time to go see if changing the mousetrap changed anything in the pet store. Oh, mousehole.
It's a fat, happy-looking cat.
Oh, he ate the mouse. He must have. We couldn't have gotten a boon from this cat before.
I give the cat a fine scratch behind its ears and it begins to loudly purr. Oh, she likes you. Her name's Dottie, by the way.
Aww.
You can pet Dottie to receive a boon. That's her boon. Ah, +1 to Moxie.
So, we now have 4 kitties. Calliope for physical armor. Ishmael for mysticality. Hecate for 3 hot armor. And now Dottie. Cat boon option 1 Moxie. Alright. I think I will make the swap for Moxie. If I'm going to get to 9, see if I can do it the right way. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, there you go, Dottie. Oh, there's a good kitty.
All kitties are good kitties.
Alright. We'll continue the hunt for night crawlers kind of on the side as we go. There is another shadow pocket with which to test our current theory, and it is in the fairies' lair. Oh. We
Somewhere
resisted.
nearby you hear singing, a languid, sultry, wordless tune that makes your feet turn of their own accord and leave you off the path and deeper into the forest. Your senses feel numbed, as though you're walking through a thick fog. It's getting difficult to, breathe. After a short time, you arrive at the edge of a small clearing. A pale woman in a long dress is lounging on a rock, shaded by the branches overhead. She smiles when she sees you and reaches out her hand, gesturing for you to approach. Her feet start to shuffle forward.
Vote.
Now, not telling you what you should do, but I would resist the call of the Fae. We've shit to do.
And a vote.
I'm curious about if this one is different. It's a lot of words. I vote succumb.
You're very helpful, you know that?
You're welcome.
I will go with the bad ending first and succumb.
As you stumble towards the pale woman, two vampires appear out of the nearby shadows, grinning truthfully. You know, as they do. It looks like you fell into a fucking vambush.
I'm sorry,
Never
what?
gets you.
I'm sorry, what now?
You heard it once, that's all you're getting.
Well, goddamn. Surrender is not an option. Let's go. Oh, these are strong. Well, we're gonna have to do it this way. Doesn't much matter, they're all dying. And now, lastly, I'm going to take this wand and shove it straight up your...
Ambush?
Yes, straight up the vambush.
Ah, you won. Maybe next time they'll be more careful who they attempt to control with mind-altering songs. Some
Perhaps.
cosmetic wine.
That's good for the
The
Moxie.
vampires' metabolism won't process real wine, but they want to still look like cool wine people.
Yeah, that's good. And we've had the vampire skull cap before, but I believe we have a hat that does more than that. Oh yes, we've already got a quite heavily modified vampire skull cap, so this is going to get sold. So, following this closure, we're anticipating a different food, yeah? Or a different something.
Hey, that's this. Seems to be a
There
shadow
seems to be
salad.
a shadow salad. Check tomorrow for the shadow pocket.
What does the shadow salad give us?
It gives us...
Nothing as good as the wine.
No, but on par with the hot dog, except it's mysticality instead of... mysticality instead of muscle. And it would seem from all I've been looking at here that magical damage and spell damage are one and the same. Provided, of course, they're magical wands, which many of them are. So, another place to check. And that'll do it for the routine stuff here at Crystal Dream Lake. So now it is officially time to make another section in my notepad here. And we are going to check out the college for real. SIT campus, Horkham. So,
Okay, Borkum?
yeah, Horkham.
Is the name.
Tis the name, yes. Alright, we're going to explore naturally. And, well, fuck you too. So we already checked out the admissions department.
And how she's out to lunch.
Indeed. Let's start checking out from, let's say, main room left to right first.
That's a finite hallway left. We've seen those.
Yeah, we have. The theoretical topology lab. Lab number 1. Lab number 3. I see. Let's finish securing this room first.
Well, these events listed have either happened last month or are going to happen next month. Interesting. It's Junius Fitzgerald Technology.
Oh,
Looks like a pleasant fellow. And the nozzle from this drinking fountain is plugged up with chewing gum.
oh.
Oh, a dangerous looking kinetic sculpture. Ow!
Oi.
Fucking hurt. An infinite hallway. It stretches as far as you can see. To infinity though? Surely not.
Who's this man?
Ah, these must be the janitor, presumably.
The janitor.
Aye, Yanni the janitor.
Hi there. Are you the janitor?
Aye, that's me. Been the janitor in this place for nigh on 60 years. You got any questions? Figure I know about all there is to know about the building.
Wow, everything.
Well, everything janitorial at any rate.
I do have a question, in fact.
Aye? What can I do for you, kiddo?
What can you tell me about the main lobby?
You mean this lobby right here?
Yeah.
Ah, this one I was almost finished mopping before you came in without wiping your feet.
Wow, Judge Much.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, just yanking your chain. Ain't no difference to me which floor I'm mopping.
I see.
Anything else you care to know?
What's the deal with the infinite hallway?
Oh, they said I can't start mopping down there till they finish painting it. Which suits me since they ain't never gonna finish painting it. No matter how many clever math tricks they come up with. Super tasks me foot.
What about the finite hallway then?
Ah, that there's a good hallway. Goes on for a little while and then it stops. It's traditional. Easy to clean. Love it.
I gotcha. And what about the scalar wing?
Ah, the good old scalar wing. That's my alma mater, you know.
Ori!
Oh, aye, liberal arts class of 1869.
Well, that's nice. 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 What about the vector wing?
Ah, somebody scrubbed some weird symbols on the wall next to the paradox lab. Don't know why anyone would do a full thing like that, considering how every classroom has got the chalkboard for scribbling weird symbols on. Couldn't get any paint to cover it over with because they're using it all to paint the infinite hallway. I used chalk instead.
Oh, interesting.
That sounds like something worth erasing.
Topology labs number 2 and 4. Interesting. I bet this gift shop. Whoops.
That's a not long ago. This short would have caused a nationwide scandal. Now it's only a local scandal. Ah, the jazz pants are popular with the youth of today. That's a rack of sturdy branded kitchen britches. It's the most coffee cups I've ever seen in one place. And yet not enough coffee.
So we expect what here?
Oh, a salad, apparently.
Salad, right?
No!
Oh, hey, it is a
A
milkshake.
shadow milkshake.
Interesting.
Oh. Please, give me the satisfaction of reading this out loud.
See, the problem is, I never knew how to pronounce the final word in this description.
Think annihilation, it's pronounced like that.
It is. Ah, this is what you'd get if you, instead of a soda jerk, your local cafe employed a soda nihilist.
Mysticality and maximum AP. Again,
Half the fun of reading this stuff aloud is to just mispronounce it horribly, so you could have gone with whatever.
Alright, so the main lobby is the hub location. How did I write that down before? Map main.
Yeah, you probably did. You're fine.
Aye. Check tomorrow for the Shadow Pocket milkshake. Well, that certainly throws the theory on its ear, doesn't it?
That's a bit, yeah.
It's alright. What do we got here? Jesus! How many coffee mugs do you need? My god!
It's for the grad students.
Aye. So, what have we got? Well, I'm going to buy stuff. Remember we had one of these rings before, and we wound up giving it back to the man for XP. Well, I do like extra XP, and I think I might actually use this ring. Now, curious, can we sell... Oh, of course we can sell this fucking ring, but not any of the dangerous fucking rings I don't want to be fucking carrying. Fucking Christ.
Dangerous?
I'll explain after we finish with this shop. Anyway. It doesn't say what this coffee mug is to be used for. So we should get one just in case we need it for something. Jazz slacks. I mean, I've got money to burn. We can just do direct comparison. I'll buy fucking everything. It doesn't much matter.
That's true.
Ah, the SIT pennant. And the sports shorts.
Hey, appropriate enough, they sort of say SIT on the part of them used for setting.
Aye. Right on me arse. So, dangerous rings. So here's all the rings we have. We can't sell any of them apparently except for the replica ring, which I'm going to put on now because I don't need speed to get my job done. I do, however, like XP. So, the Thunder Ring. If you put this on, lightning comes down every so often, but only on your allies, never on your enemies. So no, I can't wear this. Friendship Ring is not dangerous. Actually, the Thunder Ring may be the only important one. Extra Poison, Familiar Boost, Companion Boost, Traveling Salesman Boost, Medical Manchego Boost, but I never use that ability, so... Speed Ring, Bleeding Immunity Ring, Mobius Ring. That causality where we have different versions of ourselves showing up. It'll bring one of your temporal buddies of yourself into battle with you. And this ring that banishes wandering shadow creatures. I could wear this if I don't want to fight the spiders, but I have no problem fighting the spiders, so there's no reason for that. Let's instead fight and get stronger upon stronger with it. So yeah, the Thunder Ring. I want to sell the damned thing, but I can't. It don't let me. Here, prime example. Let's take a look. Alphabetically, Thunder Ring should be right here. Between the world's dirtiest broom and the tin lazy grease gun. But it ain't there, so I can't do nothing with it. But yeah, that's the dangerous thing. So, do we take the finite hallway, Topology Lab 1, Topology Lab 2, or the infinite corridor?
I vote a lab first.
I agree.
Which
Lab.
one? Which one? 1 or 2?
Might as well go in order.
Okay. Oh wait, we ain't been to the library yet. Let's check this out first. My oh my, look at this.
It's just rather small.
Especially for a place with an infinite hallway.
WTF?
You see, I have no fucking idea.
I suppose we ought to talk
Let's,
to her.
talk to, her?
I suppose we should, eh?
Oh, hello, dear. Are you new here?
Yeah, I'm Alpha.
Oh, my name's Janet.
Hold on, sorry. I was seeing how far down this goes. Okay, go for it.
Please don't be alarmed at my physical mechanical insides. I'm in no pain.
Oh, well, that's good. But isn't the, immobility a problem for you, lassie?
Oh, I'm perfectly mobile. I have wheels, and the robotics department has provided me with some very nice telescoping arms. I'm just sitting down right now because the majority of students on break. I have no need to shelve any books.
Well, okay then.
Anything I can help you with, dear?
I'm, looking for a certain book.
Oh, would you say it's an important and rare one, or an easily replaceable one?
Oh, the former, definitely.
Ah, you'll want to ask Douglas about that then. He keeps track of all the books that we actually care about.
Hi. Oh, thanks.
Okay.
You know anything about robotectronics? Fucking
Well, you've come to the right place.
stupid ass question.
I spend a lot of time at the robotics department. What's got you running the robot obstacle course?
I don't know yet, but since you brought it up, probably.
Well, I don't know how they've arranged the courses this semester, so I can only give you general advice. Mainly, just experiment. Different robot parts are effective at overcoming different obstacles, and many obstacles can be overcome in more than just one way. Try a variety of things, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I'm sure I will, thank you. Do you know anything about astronomy?
Douglas does a bit of stargazing, you can ask him. You can see both sides of the sky at once, can you imagine?
I think I'll get a headache if I try to imagine that. Do you know anything about culinary science?
Douglas does all our cooking, you should ask him about that. He's very good at it.
Oh, does he get a lot of practice?
Oh aye. Besides me and Ted, he's got 2 mouths to feed.
Well, alright. Well, thank you. You've been very, very helpful. And that's all the same. Oh.
Oh, directly of all current and past SIT faculty.
Oh, let's look up a name. Well, we're gonna have to take note of some names then.
Ah, an elderly gentleman greets you with a politely inquiring smile. Oh, good day. Are you a student of the Institute?
Yeah, there's my student ID for you.
Oh, that looks to be in order. Very well then. My name is Douglas. What can I do for you?
Could you tell me why that man over there has an eyeball for a head?
Oh, it's quite a sight, isn't he? Please don't be alarmed.
I'm more confused, to be honest.
Oh, Ted and I. Oh, and our colleague Janet over there to my right. They're a, shall we say, unusual past.
What happened?
Oh, we worked in a circus sideshow together. It was more than 30 years ago now, though, I'm reckoning.
Well, you don't seem like sideshow material to me.
Oh, perhaps not, but regard. And he stands up and turns to face the wall. But he's still looking right at you. His entire back is identical to his front with another face on the back of his head and all of his clothes tailored to match.
Whoa, what?
Wait. One more time.
What? Which part?
He's got another face on the back of his head.
Well, his entire back is identical to his front.
So his clothes are made to only have two fronts and no back part.
Because there are no back parts.
I'd be left to assume that, yeah.
Alright, I'm just conceptualizing, in my brain.
How's that going for you?
I don't know if I'd advise that.
I wouldn't.
Huh. Holy Jesus.
Had nothing to do with it.
Oh,
I think we missed the part there. Hold on. Scroll up. Aha! Please excuse me, but I do always enjoy the reactions of new students. As he sits back down to a course of cracks and pops, his joints reverse into new positions.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry. It sounds much worse than it feels. A regimen of stretching exercise keeps me fit as a fiddle. Anyway, after the three of us escaped the circus, we headed east. The Institute took us in out of scientific curiosity and gave us work as librarians.
How did you escape?
Well, that's not the story that really bears recounting. Besides, the three of us prefer to look ahead, not back. And myself. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah. I'm looking for a certain book, but, this is gonna sound fucking stupid.
I've been doing this job for years, and I assure you, however stupid it is, I've heard stupider.
Well, I don't know the title of the book, or what it's about. All I know is that it's a hardcover about, yay big, and probably an antique.
Oh, with something of that size and age will be in our stacks. All the books out front here are the ones that won't be mourned if the undergrad doodles in the margins or uses a slice of bologna as a bookmark. Again.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, I need help with one of my classes.
Oh, if it's something I'm familiar with, I'd be more than happy to help.
Robo-electronics.
Oh, hardly at all. Jan's the one you should really ask about that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Astronomy?
I have been known to dabble. The telescope on the roof of SIT is a beautiful view.
But it only shows half of the constellations. And how the fuck do we know that?
Oh, of course, it seems that way to you because you only have one face.
What the fuck?
You've only been seeing the western hemisphere of the sky. You need to see the southern as well.
How do I do that?
We have to reposition the telescope to point southward. Down, in other words.
Down?
But of course! You've seen maps before, surely.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. Culinary science.
I do a fair amount of cooking and rather well if you'll excuse me saying so myself. But I've never used SIT's classroom kitchen. I understand it's more extreme than usual. To require protection from the elements, I would suggest that a fire, such as the barrels that hobos use to warm themselves, might prove a reliable source of protection against the cold.
Oh.
The furniture found in some of our more disorderly fraternities would certainly injure you to stench. Apart from that, I'm afraid you're on your own, but there should be plenty of sources around.
Is that right? Anything else? Okay. So now that we've asked him, will any of these light up?
Seems no.
Alright. Will any of these light up?
Survey says no.
Well, the door reads stacks, but I think we ought to talk to...
A tall, wiry man with a single giant eyeball for a head glares at you as you approach.
Hello?
Douglas calls over you. I'm afraid the stacks are off limits to undergraduates. Faculty and alumni only.
So you're telling me I have to pass all my courses first?
Exactly. Once you've all 3 signatures on your course transcript, Ted will verify them and let you through. But I should warn you, not that I think you'd attempt to excuse or anything, but Ted is very good at spotting forgeries and has a lot of pent-up anger and frustrations. Inches and clinches his fist whilst watching you carefully.
Well, Alright then. Hi there, Ted. So, nice weather we're having? Actually, now that I think about it, it hadn't been great. Pretty overcast and gloomy. It was really rainy the other night, too. Do you like it when it rains? Or is that worse for you? Read any books lately? Any good books?
I nod slightly.
Oh, great! Which one? Well, still, nice to hear. Do you got any hobbies? Painting? Photography? Standing there not saying anything like a fucking mute? Oh, sorry, I guess that's just kind of rude of me, just assuming that you'd be into the visual arts. Dancing? Macrame? Knitting? Badminton? Croquet? Racquetball? Swimming? Cooking? Puppetry? Putting little ships in bottles? Cosplay? Poetry? Crossword puzzles? Jigsaw puzzles, right? No? Square dancing? Do you play
What
the
year
guitar?
is this game supposed to take place in again?
1928.
Cosplay was an option?
I guess it was. Do you play the guitar? What about the piano? The harp? Do you collect butterflies? Bottle caps? Matchbook covers? Marbles? No, probably not marbles. Hang on, let me think here. Probably not boxing. Table tennis? Bird watching? Whittling? I feel like I'm getting close. Chess? Backgammon? Basket weaving? Knitting? Did I say knitting already? Philately? Numismatics? Model railroading? Train spotting? I feel like I must have guessed it by now. Maybe I just missed you nodding or reacting in any way. Maybe I should start over. No, thank you. No. Well,
That was fruitful.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's the word for it. Alright, so
You learned that he won't tell you shite.
return to the library stacks after graduation. Alright, so I believe that's it for now, so we head for lab number 1. We start on the right side, let's move left.
Well, the fire escape map would be more useful if it wasn't encrypted.
Fucking dipshits.
Oh, maybe it's an intentional design.
Yeah, perhaps.
You're not sure if this is art, science, magic, or some combination of all 3. Alchemy!
Alchemy.
Oh, the sign says this drinking fountain is out of order.
Well, that's
Here's the
unfortunate.
tallywhack.
Uh,
Get your shillelagh.
excuse me there, you say tallywhack?
Did?
I like a good tallywhack myself. What have we got here?
I might have to call a machine. For 5 meat, an entire crate of soda. Well, hot damn. Now that's a bargain. I've ever seen one.
Oh, look at the air.
This is more cola than any one person should have access to.
Alright.
Tell that to one of my co-workers.
Take drinks to the speakeasy. And back down there. Alright. We'll check that out in a minute.
His notice has been steamed to illegibility.
Well,
we think we're getting some milkshake again.
maybe. I don't know. We didn't close one after the salad, so who knows if there's even a pattern to begin with.
Oh, it's a shadow bomb.
Oh!
Oh, there's nothing with a short length of fuse attached and does some pretty frightening level of spooky damage.
Oh my god! Yeah, I don't think we're closing any more of these. Alright. There's no door on the left side. So, starting over here to the liberal hello, how the fuck did we end up here?
I have no idea, but that sculpture is called Zero Man.
Yeah.
And this is symbolic of something. Probably bats. They
So
want us to think.
Alright, so that's just another way out of there. Alright. Then let's head to the liberal arts department. What the f...
Ooh!
Because it's an institute of technology.
Yeah. Well, let's move on then.
As a liberal arts major myself, I'm offended.
Me too, but it's still really funny.
It is
Oh,
really...
it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
That's a nasty mop. That's not a nice thing to be calling it. Well, the greatest trick the devil ever produced was convincing everyone that a mop does anything other than just evenly distributing the filth on the floor. Actually, probably wasn't the devil. Probably whoever invented the mop.
Another
Who says they aren't one and the same?
another very strong weapon. I like it.
You would, you filthy bastard. A shelf full of various industrial cleaning products. And a photo of a bare naked pin-up girl. How scandalous. Also take a picture. For research
Ooh.
purposes.
Oh, yeah. Liberal arts department. Jesus Christ.
Most locked door you've ever encountered.
Would you
I bet
expect...
the lockpicking lawyer could get right through it.
Would you expect anything less?
Not really. Oh, this machine is definitely out of cola.
Alright, let's see if we can open this door. Can I go in here, please?
Within by the Alpha Stardix identified, access to this doorway is limited to students and facility in the geology department.
Fuck. The spider wing. Wait. Oh, this... So this is the scalar wing. And this is the spider wing. What have we got here?
Well, this warrants further investigation. Someone else is going to have to do it. You're a parapsychogeologist, not a geologist.
Let's try something. Let's try leaving the room with that new option turned on. Well, unfortunate. Too bad. Yep, what else we got in this room?
A drinking fountain filled with spider eggs make the second grossest drinking fountain you've ever seen.
The obvious next question being, what was the first?
I don't know if I want to know. There's a flyer for a frat party on this notice board.
Oh, really?
Oh, too bad, the party was a week ago. Yeah, note down the address just in case they have another party later.
Zeta
It's
Omega.
Zeta Omega Omicron.
Fascinating.
I'm sure they're a fine bunch of lads. Steam vent seems loose. Might as well take it.
Find his capers, huh?
Why? Loose steam vent.
Um.
Don't ask questions, laddie.
Right. Alright. Well, we are not in meta acoustics. Test door, disregard.
Regard it. Regarding the door, you are instructed to disregard it.
Okay then.
By disregarding the door, you render it once again regardable.
Uh-huh.
And so we go on an infinite loop until the end of time.
Aye. And it should come as no surprise to anybody here that Silver Recluse chose this as his minor.
This is not even close to surprising. The Athena terminal has some of its important parts replaced by a pineapple. That's right. I don't know, there's Athena locks on this door, but it seems to have been tampered with.
Well, let's go.
Shocking. This is where the pigeons do all of their business.
Let's check it out.
Oh, you pick through the coop's contents and gather a few pigeon eggs. That group of pigeons is called a flight, and this group of pigeon eggs is called a pile.
Oh.
Oh, it's a mass of petrified pigeon poop. It feels disgusting.
Festival growth in abundance and some XP.
Ah, you aren't afraid of pigeons, but you're a little apprehensive about wandering into the middle of a huge crowd of them. Not supposing birds are even real. You see no particular reason to follow around this filth.
What have we got this time? Wine.
Ah, some more wine, which is not a bad thing. Ah, this telescope is pointed up at the stars.
Yeah, we'll check that out in just a moment. I want to see these machines.
Whatever these machines do, this one isn't doing it.
Oh.
It's a little slip to hobo code. It says there's some free ice cream inside! Hooray! It's an extra cold ice cream cone. This transcended ice and graduates to some new, even more solid state of matter.
And a
It
very
increases your hot armor by 5.
and a very good hot armor boost. Like it.
More state machines.
I'm going to guess that we're going to come into the ability to do this if we chose the right thing.
Robotectronics.
I bet this telescope.
Tis a penis. And a hand. An octopus.
I was going to say, is it a
A man
hand?
with very long arms.
Is it a hand or is it hentai?
It looks like a hand holding a tampon string to me.
Ah. See, this is a perfect
there's
example of all the different perspectives of different people. What else have we got?
Is perhaps a coffin.
That's what I'm saying.
Really? Because I see a snow cone.
I see bombs.
I see fish.
Lots of bombs.
I see fish. What do you see, Blue?
Fish.
Look, I love seafood as much as the next seafoodaholic. But goddamn that was That's a gun.
I see a boot.
Definitely a gun.
You're just being contrary, sir.
Was it that obvious?
Tis your nature.
Let's point it downward. Right. That's the penis.
It's a hot dog. Without a bun.
It's a sausage, so I think we're all really in the same boat here.
Oh, aye.
That's the missionary position.
A man after a few too many. But not far too many.
I would have said a gymnast.
That's the fly swatter.
I agree, tis a fly swatter. Or maybe a spatula.
It could also be a pentagon pisson. Well, you
I mean, I was definitely thinking spatula.
Mm. That's a die.
The cube.
Ice cube.
That has a spider.
That's a spider.
Yep.
I found the sausage again. Oh, it's a cinnamon roll. Or a
Is this-
spiral.
Oh, I see.
I like cinnamon roll.
I see cinnamon roll.
Y'all are hungry.
Is that a problem?
Always.
You should probably eat a snack if you're that hungry. I see a snail
Get a
shell.
burger and a tuna melt.
There'll be plenty of time for that after this game. Now, I'm going to check this one more time in case I missed something in the middle, and I sure did.
'Tis a kidney.
It's a number 9.
It's meat!
Hi, it is meat.
You know,
Technically, a kidney is meat. It is
Yeah.
a sweetbread.
you're looking at this innocent-looking number, and the first thing you can think of is you see meat. What are you looking for, lassie?
Meat the currency!
Oh, you mean this thing up here?
Yeah.
I see. Alright, so we got the roof access. Now before we proceed to the next thing, I would like to ask, now that we've seen the other half, alright, that doesn't change.
Damn.
Alright, do we proceed to the next lab?
Oh, aye.
Alright.
The soda machine appears to have been pretty comprehensively tampered with.
Alright.
Some mechanically savvy vandals increased the price of a soda to an absorbent 50 meat.
Bullshit.
You open the back of the machine and fit it with the little gears and camshafts and such. You managed to get the price down to 30 meat. Still way above market value. What are you going to do? They've got the geographical monopoly.
Well, still got money to burn, so... What the fucking hell?
Oh. Oh.
I do
I
believe
would
we've...
say... Ghost pepper.
I do believe we've seen these on the other run, so I'm going to ask you, Seth. What do you think each of these sodas represents?
I would say... armors.
And you chose
Like
which?
that.
You chose which?
Ghost pepper.
And which armor do you expect that to be?
Cold armor?
Yeah? Well,
Oh, this is the hot armor. I thought it would go opposites.
so did I. But you have it.
For slightly thicker, you could put some profanity on the label and sell it as hot sauce in a airport gift shop.
Should we get one of each?
If you've got the money to burn, go for it.
I certainly do. So ice, of course, is cold armor.
Yeah.
And you could probably guess that bone is spooky. Durian,
Durian is stench.
certainly. And that only leaves one. The pork is sloz.
Your sleaze armor.
Now, let's see if we can get some good descriptions out of these. Here's the ice soda.
They sure are doing some avant-garde things with soda flavors these days.
And bone.
Oh, the label says it contains 15% real bones. At a certain point, we're going to have to conclude that the soda makers are just screwing with us.
Durian.
The soda manufacturers have not yet discovered that exotic and good are two different adjectives.
And pork.
The existence of this product reeks of shady backroom dealings with the pork lobby. Have you ever been to the pork lobby, by the way? They A surprisingly good magazine selection.
Jesus.
No, he had nothing to do with this.
Obviously. And that's another one of those same things, and what the fuck?
Oh, this drinking fountain seems to have left a bit of a steam leak.
Oi.
As such things do. It's just a list of all the other bulletin boards on the campus.
Fucking useless.
That depends.
I'm going to assume that this is another doorway out. Yes, it is. Alright. Now we do have business here. That's me.
Authorization verified. Access granted.
Thank you.
And you hear a thump as the door in turtle lock actually disengages. Oh hey, look at that. The diagram of a constellation. And so they all are. Texas is one we missed somehow. As well as a beer mug and a house.
Those were on the telescope.
I mean, I know Texas is huge, but a constellation, really?
So we've gotten what? We missed the cigarette, Texas, the person.
What do you mean cigarette? That's what we thought was a penis and or a tampon.
Because it was next to the hand-looking thing.
It was also
It
turned.
looked like a dude with very long arms now.
It was also turned 90 degrees.
Yes.
Some of them were, I mean, we're crying out loud. The man was upside down, the bombs were facing a different way, the spider was turned sideways, the sausage was turned sideways. There's a lot of things to weird.
My sausage is currently sideways, but anyway.
Oh, this must be the teacher. Or at any rate, he's sitting at the teacher's desk. Oh, hello, you're taking my astrology course.
Astrology? I thought it was supposed to be astronomy. Astrology is kind of unscientific for SIT, ain't it?
Yes, well, some take that narrow pedestrian view. Certainly. Such as the Dean and the Grant Committee. But I suppose if you're just here for astronomy, I can give you the edited version of the course.
I am actually in a hurry, so that'd be great.
I have 12 constellations diagrammed on the blackboard behind me. Only 12 are genuine. All you have to do is mark the 3 false ones.
Oh, I see.
That'll make this nice and easy.
That explains things then. That seems pretty straightforward. How do I find out which is which?
By exploring the heavens themselves.
Come again?
There's a telescope on the roof of SIT Spider Wing. You can get there through the Scholar Wing.
Okay. I thought you were going to teach me how to do astral travel or something.
Oh no, I saved that for the 201.
Well, okay, then I'll be right back.
World's largest blackboard on loan from the SIT Materials Science Department. A big pickle!
Oh, so we were all wrong. If anybody's keeping score out there.
A balloon or lollipop or tennis racket.
I think we all missed that one.
I still think spatula was fine.
I mean, tennis racket, giant spatula.
Close enough, right?
Okay. The cigar. We were in the ballpark. The quadrupus. The pail or the bucket. Damn it!
We
I
didn't.
remember seeing Texas. Do you guys remember seeing Texas?
There was no Texas.
I did
It's
not
okay.
see Texas. I'll spin back and mark it after we go through the rest of these.
The Demi-Tesseract.
Really?
Where? I. Okay.
The meat. A gun. 3 little fishy friends.
It's fish.
The Astral Pilsner.
The what the fuck?
That's a
It
type of
doesn't-
beer, I guess.
Beer, right? I didn't see that one either.
No.
I don't fucking drink beer. It's the giant, terrifying space spider. Now that sounds correct.
Never seen that one.
Roberto's World.
Alright, wait. Remember the name Roberto. Maybe we look him up in faculty.
Oh, maybe.
Or Dennis, for that matter.
No, we tried that, didn't we?
No, the guy we tried was Douglas.
Oh, it's Douglas. Right. And then we have the house.
Okay, so
Alright.
Texas.
With house, Texas, house, and snobby beer.
Oh, the astronomy teacher gives you an affable nod. What can I do for you, fellow traveler of the stars?
I'm ready for you to check my... Actually, let's see if... Okay, that's not funny. I can't find all the constellations. They don't all show up in the telescope.
Ah, yes, well, you could say there's a trick to it.
And that is...
If I just told you the mysteries of the cosmos, it wouldn't be a learning experience.
You are literally a teacher, though. Alright?
Everything in life is a matter of perspective. You just need to learn how to look at things from a different point of view.
Oh, believe me, I do.
Right then.
I'm ready for you to check my work.
Alright, let's have a look. Ah, yes, well done. You're a quadrupus, clearly.
I'm a what?
Here, let me sign your course transcript.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm going to take my full astrology course. I can sense the pickle rising in you.
Can you now?
Oh, I can.
No, that's okay. Thank you for the offer, though.
Well, I'll be here if you change your mind and you want to feel your pickle rise higher.
Fuck that. Bye. Jesus.
You don't want a little help getting your pickle rising, Alpha?
I can do that just fine by myself, Blue, but thank you for the offer.
Wasn't me offering.
Well, plus the old man offering to help you with your problem.
What about this door?
What's it say?
Access granted if and only if this door is closed.
It's closed to me.
Huh?
Sure enough, there's a big area next to this door.
Oh, this is where they said the symbols were covered up with chalk. Let's see what it says.
Indeed.
Aye, let's do it. It's hobo code!
Level 11, that's the highest we've seen yet.
Translate the code. It's fucking weird. A set of instructions that don't seem to make much sense. Just study them for a while and begin to understand. Apparently it's a sequence of actions that will allow you to open the door to the paradox lab.
Alright.
Now let's start with the first step.
Vote, I guess.
2.
2.
2.
You must turn 60 degrees to the left.
We already turned. I vote 3.
I'll say 3.
Tap your teeth.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Now you must nod your head.
Okay. Ooh, shimmy, shimmy.
I don't know, take 3 steps to the right.
Shimmy.
Turn 20 degrees to the left.
I'm beginning to think this might be a thing.
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, finally. Okay.
Knock on your left knee.
Alright.
Okay.
As you complete the final step, you look up and find yourself inside the paradox lab. A howling chaos that cannot be described in text that we have unfortunately also declined to present visually. You marvel at the angles, you giggle at the math, I would never. You begin to sweat as you consider the ratios. That sounds like me.
See,
To grab a cup of coffee to go. Also sounds like me.
See, I would laugh at the math.
Of course you would, you fucking weirdo.
Math.
So many things. Start with numbers.
I like numbers.
What's that delightful term that Mongo likes to call me? Polymath?
Was that like a polyglot but with math?
Pretty much.
Essentially.
He seems to be under the impression that I would kick his ass in any math game.
You would. It's no coffee.
Well, we got there. I don't know how we got there, but we got there. Next up, then, is the...
The laundry room is currently closed for repairs. We apologize for the inconvenience and ask that you please refrain from washing your socks in the drinking fountains again.
But if you're not giving us much of a choice... This is the barbecue wing.
Ooh, I like that wing.
Oi. It ain't spelled correctly, but that's alright.
It's some finest snouts.
What the fuck?
This company is concentrating on their... cooking? You have never been less interested in the contents of a vending machine. I don't know. This fountain appears to be hooked up to a supply of barbecue sauce instead of water.
Now that's the correct way to spell it.
They spelled notices wrong, but they were hoping no one would notice. That is a flyer for a local diner. It might be worth checking out. Fish and chips. Fucking hell.
Oh, god damn it. They were hoping nobody
That's on multiple levels.
would notice, huh? Well, alright. Let's go left to right. Steam tunnel access.
You'd think the store would be locked, but it isn't. It's this game, I don't assume shite. Sign above the hatch reads.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec.
Look at all the tubes that do nothing.
Alright.
Steam tunnel access. Protective gear recommended but not provided.
Alright.
That seems like an OSHA violation to me, but what the fuck? Aye, it's a very old manhole cover, so old it's practically an ape hole.
Now notice there's a slight curvature up here and down there, as opposed to the flat surfaces we've been seeing. Now take note of this black ladder here.
That leads like up to the barbecuing.
Bear with me a moment. Bear with me.
Oh, I've already figured that one out, lad.
Yeah, but for the less intelligent people out watching at home, this is a panoramic of a round room. Now do we explore clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counter.
I agree.
Counter it is. Well, first we have the spider wing maintenance access.
The damn internal seems to have blown a fuse.
There we have replacements.
You hear a thump as the door's internal lock disengages.
Let's check it out.
Door's painted shut from the side.
Oh. Oh look, the test door.
This strange looking machine seems to be broken. What a shame. Oh, a nondescript looking locker. Let's check what's in it. Ooh, treasures!
An SIT sports letter.
By weapons, you can pretend to have gotten some sort of a sports accolade.
Aye.
Good job playing sports ball.
But that's not the weapon that we typically use. Well, moving on. Hex Rock Mines.
Oh, let's check it out. Attention! To access the Hex Rock quarry is prohibited except with written permission from the Geology Department, or a very good reason.
Oh, believe me, I have a very good
For good reason, fuck you, that's why.
I do have a very good Oh,
Well, fick.
that's unfortunate. What is this here?
Oh, somebody found a warm, if not particularly luxurious place to sleep. This box says free shoes on it. You're not sure if it's an announcement or a political statement.
Well, let's fuck around and find out. Right.
Oh, you got some sneakers. Make no sound. Shoes for sneaky business and also tennis.
I don't know what we must do. Right. Oh, fucking hell. Well.
Look at you tippy-tapping all around.
Ah, level 8 hobo
Also,
code.
hobo code. Try ordering stuffed pepper style. Oh, a secret menu item.
This totally doesn't look dangerous, eh?
No. Not at all. This guy seems pretty content. Only one table. This place is either really exclusive or really unpopular. Reminds me of a place on my college campus. Oh, the Pirate Restaurant Manifesto. We refuse to be stifled and shackled by the narrow delusions of sandwich imposed upon us by the man. By which we are specifically referring to Charles Cheap Man, owner and proprietor of the Greasy Spoon upstairs. To that end, we have taken control of the secret basement as well as whatever ingredients we can filter and or finagle to bring you the true taste of freedom, unfettered by hoity-toity cuisine conventions and municipal sanitation and hygiene requirements.
Alright then.
The sign on the door says, restroom for employees only. You're not an employee.
Yes, I am.
You're telling me you work here, in this hidden restaurant you've only just discovered, in a town you've never been to before today.
That's right, laddie.
Okay, fine, I'm done arguing with you about shit like this.
You're damn right you are.
Somebody dropped a name badge here. An employee of the month badge with your name on it. Unbelievable! This is the badge you wear on your work at the pirate restaurant underneath Fish and Chips. It says Alpha, Assistant Manager, right on it.
What an unbelievable stroke of luck.
Okay, smarty pants. There's a sign over the thing that says employees must wash hands. Since you're an employee, that means you, right?
Nope.
But thou must.
Nope.
But thou must.
Fine.
Wash your feckin' hands.
Fine.
All
God damn it,
clean and
fine.
sanitary to be extremely safe for the customers of this restaurant when you're serving them food later. During your shift. Because you work here.
Whatever you say, weirdo.
Heck you. Back off. Does not seem fishable. But the toilet might be. The employee responsible for cleaning this toilet has been shirking their duties. Probably you, you filthy bastard.
Way.
The girl behind the counter gives you a sly, in-the-know kind of nod and wink. I haven't seen you in here before, bud, even though you've got our name tags on you, you fucking weirdo. Something the finest hash house in the whole underground restaurant scene.
Underground restaurant scene.
That's right. Wait, you aren't a couple, are you? You have to tell me if you are.
No, I'm not a cop.
Okay, copacetic. In that case, we got no beef. Got no beef anyway. It's a fish place, haha.
Haha.
Poster on the wall there spells out the racket if you need an explainer. What can I get you?
Nothing just yet. I want to test something real quick. This is accessory in place of the fairy charm. Curious if this gives us much else. No, apparently not. Before we check that out, because I'm bound to forget if I don't, I'm going to switch back to the fairy charm. Alright. So, what have we got here? A fish
sandwich,
sandwich,
burrito
burrito style.
Delicious fish-filled pillow to send your taste buds to slumberland where they will dream of grease-induced heart attacks.
And the omelette style?
Eggs and bread are not so different, I suppose.
So we got here muscle mysticality, muscle moxie, and I'm sure the samosa style is mysticality moxie. Yep.
Aye, it's a foreign delight. How very cosmopolitan. I'm sure it's completely authentic to the traditional recipes.
And now I would
Absolutely.
hope that the stuffed pepper style gives us a boost of all 3 stats. Oh,
Bell pepper full of fish and cheese, just like God intended.
and oh,
A legal mixture of every flavor in the fountain.
and it boosts all 5 elemental armors by 2.
This thing could help us win some chess games.
True, it could. Certainly have to remember that that's there. I'm going to attempt
Oh,
something
like you
here.
haven't got the meat for it.
I'm going to attempt something here. I'm going to eat the omelette style fish sandwich, which will put all of my stats to 8. Now if I can find a good item that'll get me 1 to each, it'll allow me 9 for all 3. If I am so lucky. So that's this place.
You're wagering a lot on an if there, boyo.
That's alright, I can still beat the living hell out of anything with my attack power.
Aye, it is true. Oh, tools abandoned by some fleeing prankster, no doubt.
Oh. Some more
Items
rivets.
for your little gear making there.
More rivets, anarchist hardware, and a piece of scrap metal. Ah, yes, so I can use this to block all damage for a single turn. Which is much useful.
It'd be useful if you had anything to fear at this point.
Aye.
Well, the store's got a combination lock on it. Well, there's a few hot flies buzzing around this vent.
What's this?
Somebody has tapped into the steam pipe power to power this radio. Interesting.
Fascinating.
Oh, the sign's been scraped off this door. Curious. And now I'm curious.
What the hell have we got here?
Well, this device appears to be collecting steam for some reason. Oh, someone appears to be living down here. Probably that guy right there. Oh, a case full of roaches. Ugh, why? That machine looks a bit dangerous. There's a weird set of ears mounted together here. Must be part of some kind of optics experiment.
Ah, they're all...
Oh, heck, not this again.
Yeah.
It's a scientific vessel of some kind. Also known as a jug. The labels to be believed this is a crate of arcane hot plates. A big pile composed of 80% garbage and 20% miscellaneous electrical parts. Got a chunk of lead, 11 in one oil, and some scrap metal.
Alright.
A little nugget of the 5th heaviest stuff in the universe. Or as anybody currently knows.
We got the 11 in one oil before. And we got scrap metal. 7. A pocket battery. Oh, fascinating.
Future. Isn't it time? Oh, Rufus apparently discarded this cable after it was chewed on by a rat.
Oh, wait a minute. Rufus? As in the little brother of the main character from West of Loathing? Rufus?
Perhaps.
What in...
Interesting. Maybe
Alright.
more Moxie.
I'm going to make a switch and see if I can get some Moxie out of something. Nope, no weapons. Not offhand. Accessory. The current accessory gives me magical weapon attacks. Ah. Just for a moment.
Let's see what we got. It's a prototype electro helmet. Shockingly modern.
Ooh, I like that. Problem is, it don't bring any stats. Can I get to 11 Moxie from here?
I just have a sudden realization.
Yeah?
We're walking very normal.
Are we?
Well, we were.
Interesting.
Oh.
'Cause I know I didn't swap the shoes. Do we have anything that gives us a Moxie boost better than 1?
I have given the link to a friend, so we actually probably have a watcher at least for a bit.
Oh, way.
I don't know if I should feel happy or tell you to apologize.
Don't worry, it's somebody we've all met.
Good. I would be very happy if this person would make themselves known, but I will not. I will not mandate that. I'll just say,
He said he can't actually put anything in the chat because it won't let him type unless he's been a follower for more than an hour.
oh yes, that's something I had to impose thanks to an influx of bots very early on. I apologize. Let me look over here. Does the person have a name? A Steam name? Or a fucking Steam. Discord, Twitch, whatever the what are we doing this on again? Jesus Christ.
This is on Twitch.
Okay, Twitch, that, yes.
I have no idea.
Well, I do have a fair list of people here, so they must be sitting here, whoever it is. Pants. I think I can get to 11. Yes, I can. Alright. Ooh.
Circuiting electric rod. This thing is dangerous, but thanks to its insulated handle, it's only dangerous to everyone who isn't holding it.
Fantastic.
I can work with that.
Alright. So, get back here when I've got more Moxie. I'm going to need to wander this place for just a general sweep later. Alright, let's get Moxie back to where it was.
Hey, did we ever manage anything with the chess game? Did I miss chess game progress?
No, I haven't. I haven't attempted. Pants.
Still disappointed we can't see the pants.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a letdown.
I need something that'll grant me more muscle and more mysticality for the boardwalk game. I'm not going to make any attempt at that now.
Is there anything you can upgrade?
I don't think so. That got done on the first day, and it hasn't expanded since, unfortunately. Let me check my potions again. Do I have anything even remotely decent? Yeah, that's pretty good. Do I have anything that'll give me 2 stats? Nope. Oh well. Let's get that back. Alright. We'll make a note to get back here when we have more Moxie, and let's move on.
I'm really enjoying this weird mirror.
Oh, this door says Robot Battle Arena! Let's go!
We'll check that out in a bit. Hey! Hey!
Metal detector, finally!
I think it's only
Rufus!
right that we talk to the guy first.
We must. Rufus, old boy, how you doing?
We have to find the stupid key!
Yeah, we will. We will.
Rufus!
Strange science and math
Rufus.
books. And there is a potion workbench here. Here we go.
A nervous looking guy in his late 40s. He seems surprised to see you in his secret lab.
This would jive with the time of West of Loathing. Hi there. I'm Alpha.
Oi, I'm Rufus. How'd you find this place?
Well, I was just kind of poking around in the steam tunnels. Exploring, you know.
Oh, aye. That's a popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess I should have anticipated that when I kept up the secret lab.
Why do you have a secret lab, Dexter? What was the department out of regular labs?
I'm not actually supposed to be here at all. I used to teach here, but they let me go.
Ugh, what happened? Did they fire you for using the forbidden math?
No, not at all. This idea is the last place that would fire you for that.
I was, joking?
Well, they fired me because I couldn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to find out what happened to my missing brother to publish any original research.
That's another
I-
point toward.
It's got to be him.
Okay, you said another point towards West of Loathing. I think I need more context.
So, the main character had a brother named Rufus.
Was a nerd.
We are utterly certain this is him now, some 40 years later. Well, that hardly seems fair.
Oh, it's probably just as well. I don't think I was cut out for being a professor anyway. Department politics are maximally bogus, as the students would say.
So you set up this hidden lab to continue the search for your brother?
I basically, although I'm taking a more roundabout route towards it now.
What happened to your brother?
I left home when I was 14 and headed north. Well, we called it west back then. We were head of the expedition that pushed the transcontinental railroad all the way to Frisco. It's him!
It's him! Wow.
Oh, Rufus! Oh boy, I've missed you.
Oh, Rufus. Good
Good
laddie.
to see you, lad.
Wow.
Okay, he said one day he just poof vanished off the face of the earth. Do I even want to know how West of Loathing ends?
I think actually this might be unexplained by the end of the game. Like
Yeah, I don't remember this
somewhere
actually
after. Yeah. But I do
He
have
was famous for.
a playthrough of it on this channel, so
He was kind of famous for a while. I used to get postcards from all the time, and then one day, poof, just vanished off the face of the earth. I talked to all his friends from back then, but no one knows where he went. My only guess is he decided to keep heading north and hop the ship. I couldn't get any passenger records dating back that far back, though, so it was pretty much as far as it leads.
that's rather unfortunate. What are you working on now?
Well, this is going to sound crazy, but you know we have a saying here at SIT. Science that no one understands is called magic, and science that only one person understands is called mad science.
I see. So you're doing a little bit of dabbling in the forbidden arts, huh?
Oh, no. I checked the rulebook thoroughly, and nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing.
Alright. So what's the plan?
I've just met you, and I hesitate to get someone else mixed up in all this.
Listen, laddie, I'm pretty mixed up already. In the last few days, I've had to deal with fairies, glory holes, shadow monsters, gross fishmen.
Oh, you know about the fisherman? That's perfect. I can definitely use your help.
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in.
I am curious, but some other time maybe. What I'm focused on now is predictive quantum telecommunications. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna need you to explain that one to me.
Well, there's this brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics. Only a couple of years old, but if the theories pan out, it could be staggering. But specific part-time and...
Uh-oh. Did we lose him there?
I don't know, but friend has messaged me separately and said that his username is sever that wolf, please.
Sever that wolf,
Oh, 'tis
please.
that fun person.
I see ya. Well, welcome.
Oh, I know exactly who that is.
I do not, as it happens. But I'll save that for
Oh, you've
later.
met.
I'm sure I have. Well, anyway, we lost you right around. It's only a couple of years old.
Anyway, part of mission. Brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics, only a couple years old, but if some of the series pan out, it could be staggering. But the specific part I am interested in is that quantum particles appear to be able to communicate over long distance instantaneously. And I think that this might be an explanation for the magical concept of clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance. You mean as in psychic stuff? Tarot cards and crystal balls?
Oh, crystal balls! Aye, exactly! I'm trying to make a crystal ball that will show me where my brother is and maybe even let me communicate with him.
Fascinating. Well, how can I help?
Okay, but all the fishmen in this region came from a single source, the fish mother. Why did I think it said fishmonger for a second?
Because that's a more normal word.
Which has no place here. It's sort of like a queen bee, you know. There's one creature that laid all the fishermen eggs. It's a little weird actually, biologically speaking, but that indicates a dangerous level of genetic, or lack of genetic diversity.
What?
You see, honeybees avoid inbreeding through an extremely high rate of genetic recombination, but the fishermen don't have that advantage, so one would think inbreeding would...
What the fuck are you?
Oh, never mind, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is, the fish mother is thought to have a sort of magical psychic link with all the fishmen.
Psychic. Gotcha. So, what do you need?
Well, legend has it that the fish mothers occasionally make huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about. My working theory is if it has the right kind of fish mother DNA in it, I might be able to reconfigure to make my own psychic link.
I haven't understood basically anything you've said, so that sounds perfectly reasonable. You need me to get one of these pearls?
He wants a weird genetically modified pearl to link mentally with fish? Is that what I'm getting here?
Essentially,
No, with
yes.
his brother. Sure.
Well, in order to get to his brother, it seems like this is his theory to do it.
Why not?
Because talking to fish will help him find his brother.
Absolutely.
Really?
Makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Aye, the fish mother's lair is down here, but the entrance is a sort of organic valve.
Oh, Jesus. It's a huge vulva, isn't it?
I was going to say cloaca, but yes, it's a huge butthole that keeps coming out. But anything that isn't related to the fish mother.
I said vulva, not butthole.
And I'm not dignifying that.
So how do I get in?
Ah, well, you take her to dinner first, romance her a bit. You aren't going to like it.
On the contrary, I already do like it.
I can make a sort of, disguise goop. To lubricate you with.
Fucking hell. How much are you paying me for this?
I don't have much meat left after setting up this lab. Maybe the fish mother's lair has some treasure in it. I mean, definitely. The fish mother's lair definitely has a whole lot of great treasure.
Yeah, sure. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, man! In order to make the fishman disguise lube, I'm going to need some fishman eggs. About 3 pounds, according to my calculations.
But if the legs are in the fish fucker's lair...
No. The regular fishermen carry them around to keep an eye on them. They have a bunch of little hideouts all over the SIT campus in Ocean City. Or rather, all under, I should say, since they're mostly in the sewers.
Have either of you two ever played Goat Simulator?
Yes.
No.
You know how the mermaids are backwards?
Yes.
That's how I'm picturing the fish mother.
You know
I mean, I already did, but I wasn't going to say it.
You know that makes far
Just
too
in
much...
case our respected host was a little too excited by that.
You know that makes far too much sense. That Goat Simulator is just it's a fucking thing, but that's another story. Anyway, well, this just keeps getting better and better.
Here, you'll need one of these to open the manhole covers.
Oh. I see.
Modern sewage is a Class C manhole cover. This tool doesn't work on those. This is for old-fashioned B holes. They missed the opportunity for an A-hole joke there, and I, for one, am disappointed.
As am I. They went for the child-friendly one. Okay then.
What's the point in that?
Wish me luck. Yeah, we're
Hello again.
still looking for the eggs. I'll see you later. So,
Bookcase full of strange science and math books.
let's check it out. Wow, these books are all way too advanced for me.
Actually, there's one that's right up your alley. Third shelf, third from the left.
You have the order of your bookshelf memorized?
I don't have to memorize it. I understand the principles by which I arrange things, and I never deviate from them.
Yo, fucking mood. Gotcha.
This time's rainbow. You've been needing to read this one for a while, and you just haven't gotten around to it. Oh, shit!
Nice. Gain 3 armor against every element. Oh, thank you, Rufus. Well, let's check that out real quick.
That is a good egg.
Ah,
You read enough of the book to be able to pretend you're read it if anybody asks. You could... Ooh. Sometimes it's about where the cheese isn't.
okay.
You could actually read it. That'd be a lot of work. If you do a reality shift, will add an additional 2 armor of every element.
Why the fuck not?
You read the entire book from the first page to the last. You read every word of every sentence and every paragraph and every chapter. And your reality shift has been upgraded. When you're done, you throw the book away, because now that you've really and truly read it, you'll never need to read it again, because you definitely already read it.
Honest.
A face like that could never lie.
As if we didn't have enough defensive capabilities already. I was kind of hoping that would be another one of those infinite armor books. Alas. So about that metal detector. Hey Rufus, can I borrow your metal detector?
Or if you've a good reason and specific reason for needing it.
I needed to find an old key, so I can stop a little girl's house from burning down 230 some odd years ago.
Not good enough for me. Knock yourself out.
Cool.
A portable metal detector you borrowed from Rufus. Please don't be available commercially for 3 more years, so please be careful with it.
Thanks. Alright, well, the robot battle arena. Let's see.
BattleBots! BattleBots!
What's this robot battle arena door all about?
That's my robot battle arena?
Why, may I ask, do you have one of these?
Well, the fact that you even asked that question makes me think you'd never understand the answer.
How many robots are in there?
They're simple self-assembly replication, so it's hard to say, and it's also critical that you never accidentally leave the door open.
I gotcha. Whoa.
That hurt. Oh, fuck!
I was about to ask if we were incapable of actually winning this because of our speed. But, turns out I can.
Henshaw.
There's 5 of them. And all of them are at 9 or lower. Which means we can win this.
There seems to be a misunderstanding here. There's only 5 of you. That's not enough. Hey, you successfully disassembled some robots.
Excellent. Alright, so we can increase somebody's hot armor by 5 with this. Stainless steel and asbestos, huh? I think I better switch rings.
Probably a good idea.
Where's my speed ring? Rush ring. And if it's like anything else, this should only take 3.
There's only 3 of them.
Well, three fights. Like any grinding spot that we've seen thus far. Here's a new one. Robot fuel. Ah, that's another speed item.
Oh, interesting. Highly distilled petroleum derivative is designed by power mechanical engines. You would almost certainly drink it, even if I tried to explain to you that you shouldn't. Fucking idiot.
I love that the narrator calls us idiots. And number 3.
I mean, we are playing this game.
True.
And on the drinking holiday, too.
Yep.
Oh, I should have drunk today.
Good night, fuckers. You all lose. Look at all the XP we're getting out of this.
Oh, shit.
Is that it for now? That is not it for now. I am not going to go any further with this. If that's infinite grinding, that's amazing. Alright, now I want to see, before we do any manhole checking whatsoever, let's finish exploring what we've already started exploring.
Store's barred from the other side.
No greenhouse for us then, at least not from here.
Oh, that rat waves as you to approach.
I guess so. Hey there, little fella.
And that rat emits a few squeaks.
What's shaking?
Rat dashes into his hole and returns holding a tiny piece of cheese. He points at you, sweeps his arm broadly from left to right, and then points at the cheese. Stares at you for a few seconds, and eats the crow.
Are you asking me to bring you some more cheese?
I nods and scurries around in a quick to the circle.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Oh, interesting. Well, I will take a vote here.
Explain to me what the squirrel cheese is first. I don't recall.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
That was
Alright.
this. That was this.
Oh, right, the implication that they milk squirrels.
Yep, and I hate to tell you,
You got
folks.
cheese magic.
I hate
We're
to tell
cheese
you.
wizard.
I hate to tell you, folks, but that's still not milk. Anyway.
Cheese magic, cheese magic.
Oh.
I mean, I believe squirrels are mammals, aren't they?
They
Yes,
are.
they are.
So,
And
They
I mean,
produce
there's
live
milk.
young.
yep. Well, here you go.
He likes it. You got an anaerobic ring.
Oh. I'm pretty sure it'll prevent absolutely anything. He drags the cheese into his hole. Hmm.
Drags the cheese into his hole, huh?
Yep. And I wonder if we'll get something else by giving him the squirrel cheese.
I mean, I don't want to keep weird squirrel cheese around.
Hmm.
What?
A fustulent ring? Seth, could you read this real quick?
The rat considers the squirrel cheese. He wrinkles his nose a bit. Eventually decides to keep it. He hauls it into his hole and emerges with a ring and hands you a fustulent ring. Instead of a gem, this ring sports a little blob of nasty cheese.
Alright, so this enhances one of our combat attacks to also be a stat dropper.
Thanks, I hate it.
Sorry about the whole squirrel thing. Alright. And we'll have to look out for more cheese in the future. So here's the real laundry room, I guess, and another pocket. Shadow grease.
That's new.
Hmm. That's a big item drop boost.
Is
Has the same last 8 letters as elbow grease. Okay, cool. Fucking wonderful. Oh, 2 entrances to this. Can't do anything with this vent. Oh.
it's steam powered. This would dry your clothes way faster than boiling them.
If you say so.
I mean, technically, it would include a lot less water, so it would dry faster.
Fair enough.
Yep. Trope of dangerous laundry chemicals. It's a steam-powered washing machine.
So basically, nothing of interest in here. Barbecue wing maintenance access.
The door is locked.
Oh,
The harsh buzzing noise in the shower sparks are her only reply. This terminal must be broken.
not anymore.
Your nimble fingers bypass the broken circuits and trip the door lock. Go on through, friend.
I did not hear the word nimble.
Sounds like a you problem. Someone has leaned a book against the front wall. Oh, it's a book of short adventure stories. Short stories of long winters. A book of short stories, each of which involves someone freezing to death in the frigid west.
I choose not to be cold. Hot armor. It's another one of those. Yay! And how much XP do I have? 874. Alright. We'll deal with...
Book. Yeah. Good book.
Yep. We'll deal with this later.
I don't know, once we're out of here, I just really want to go see if we can find that stupid key before I sleep.
Yep.
I like this plan. Hey, it's a massive steam-powered freezer. It's probably full of jumbo shrimp and military intelligence, am I right? Someone wants an ice cream scoop in there. It's a frigid ice cream scoop. It's easy to serve ice cream without melting, but hard to stop serving ice cream without losing a bunch of hand skin.
Fair enough. And another decent weapon. Yep, so we can do that now, but we're not going to. Back to the barbecue wing. Culinary science. We'll unlock the door, but we'll not do that just yet. And phys ed, I'm sure we can't do. Yep, darn it. So we want that key, right? Let's go get it. Crystal Dream Lake. To the museum. Oh, these fuckers. Have we seen them yet? And have we seen them yet on the show?
Yes, we have.
Alright, well, let's get them.
Just tanky enough to need one more hit.
Yep. And now, the Wanderings.
Hey, it's an extremely rusty old key. Then you write Rufus, SIT steam tunnel on the metal detector and stick it in a mailbox.
So we got rivets, scrap metal, another chunk of lead, and the extremely rusty old key. Alright, so we need to get... Let's fuck them up. I can get them, but not without benefit of my weapon.
They can take whatever form they want, we'll kill them anyway.
A skull cane, cosmetic wine, and a Bluto. We've seen all this before. Alright. Whoop, hello. Nice.
Oh, good.
So they could be anywhere past or present. Which... Oh, this. So that phone call we got at the end of last session?
Alright.
Well, here. I'm sending a picture in our group because in checking his supply I accidentally triggered this. So I've been asked to shake up some of your merchandise. It's in the picture in group chat.
Hey, but I have to get it on my phone.
Ah.
Oh, come again.
There's some mob guys who want to intimidate you for some reason. So they sent me here to shake things up. Or to down. Or something like that.
Huh. Well, those cans of paint over there could use a good shaking. I ain't got around to it for a while.
Okay, sounds good.
Can't say I feel particularly intimidated though.
And here now is the result of that.
Ah, you give all the paint cans a vigorous shake and the proprietor notices thanks.
Oh yeah, we never did get the candy today.
Now you have.
Now we have. And he still ain't selling nothing. Alright, now. Outhouse. Whoops. The Sandwich Museum. Alright. Back to the Future. Destination Museum.
Blah blah fairies. Blah blah blah. Dead very quickly.
I love this attack so much. I can just make more of those. More stuff. And now as we have the key, in we go.
Check your pockets for an appropriate key. Brush off as much of the loose rust as you think you can get away without turning the entire key into loose rust. Then slide it into the key hole and carefully turn it. Lock clicks open and then the key completely disintegrates. You peek in the front door and look around. Looks like no one's home. Makes sense considering the door was locked.
Let's do the snooping.
Yeah, I know we didn't give you a choice there. We both need running shoes. Snooping.
Yeah, for real.
At least we're walking appropriately for snooping.
Yep.
We are. Must be Delia's bed. There's something behind it? Huh. This oil lamp is kind of uncomfortably close to the curtain. We set on the mantelpiece. This seems much safer. Did you know the oil in this kind of lamp comes out of a sperm whale's head?
No, I didn't. Tell me more. Oh, Christ.
Point being, the lamp is really TLDR. This lamp is really state-of-the-art technology.
Oh, come on, man.
You really want me to read all that?
Read it, or yeah, read it.
Fucking Christ. Okay, see.
Look, I would read it for you, except I can't do a good Irish accent.
Alright, here we go. Okay now, see, sperm whale fat renders them to pretty good lamp oil. Better than other whales. But more importantly, they've also a reservoir full of really good oil in their heads. As much as 500 gallons of it. Nobody knows why or what it's for. Most people realised that sperm whales were relatively populous within sailing distance of the colonial coast. An entire industry. Whaling industry in the colonies began in the 1640s, but that was a fair bit south of here. However, just 2 years ago, in 1690, whalers started working out of the islands around Lieutenant Harbour, or rather what would eventually come to be called Lieutenant Harbour after its accidental enlistment and promotion during the War of 1774. And within a couple 100 years, these islands became the whaling capital of the world. Until, of course, the whales ran out. But the industry was still able to flounder along until the invention of kerosene in the 1850s. TLDR. The point being, this lamp is really state-of-the-art technology around here.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you very much.
Next time you read it.
Hmm.
Hey, it's a small steel lockbox with the name Delia painted on it.
Alright.
On second thought, maybe messing with the contents of that box would cause some sort of nasty paradox. Let's just leave it be.
Then I'll just do it in the present.
Doesn't sound like us anyway.
Hmm.
A white ceramic plate, painted with a nice forest scene. So pretty. A witch's brews here, maybe a witch's stew? Obviously a regular person's stew. A nice antique dining table. Eventually.
Well, obviously, this is going to save the house. So now that we've done that, what happens in the future? The house is there.
It's Putnam House, which has nothing particularly unusual about it except that witches lived there. Or did they? The security guards keep a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only fucking 2 of them. This plaque says, this iron pan was probably regular cooking, but we're pretty sure it was also used for making small batch potions sometimes. Hey, there's an old painted plate. This is that nice plate that used to be on the Putnam's mantelpiece. It's still pretty good for the last 236 years. The plaque on the plinth says, this plate commemorates the founding of the town of Sandwich on All Hallows Eve. How witchy can you get? Take a closer look, and the plate does indeed have a date in the painted filigree around the edge. 21st October, 1626.
That's too far back for the archives in Ocean City, but oh well.
Most have the should have been most of Putnam's family possessions have been stored for cataloging and preservation, but some notable pieces are on display here. Please do not touch.
And you, sir. Hi there.
Hello. Welcome to Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits.
Excuse me,
Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on the things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits.
Well, another one of those, huh? Alright, so let me position us back to where we left off.
Wait, wasn't there something else in that town, like, with the fire not happening?
Well, I know there's a lock we have to try and solve the combination of, but it's a German word.
It was also on the other side of town. I highly doubt that would have been affected, but we can check that out after we clear the university. So where were we? We were in here.
We were in the barbecue wing.
Yep.
Then down in this roundabout sewery steam place.
I believe we I think we finished the roundabout. We were going to go into culinary science next.
Ah, yes.
Which is one of our concentrations. And I think that's where we're going to leave well enough alone for the moment. And
Sounds like a capital idea.
And as soon as we get to the next day, I will finish cataloging daily routine and all that other lovely stuff. And yeah, that's where we are. Thank you both for joining me on this fine arduous evening.
It's been some kind of night.
Some kind of night.
And Sever That Wolf, thanks for coming. Surely the hour will have elapsed by the time we meet here next week. So, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for enjoying the show, I hope. And yeah, till next time. I'm Alpha.
I'm needing coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee.
And good night.
Good night.